I just want to do a little chat here. Do a little chat.
I can check.
There you go. Excuse me. So, I want to be talking about this heat a little bit. And today is Sunday, and this video is taken on Sunday. The time is 5 after 3. So, a lot of things has happened yesterday. And I know, well, I don't know, but I'm presuming that people are going to think that certain things, that this outcome is based on the previous outcome. So, I am not in church, right? And unfortunately, this heat advisory came on a Sunday. And this is not the first Sunday that this has happened where I did not come to church. So I don't understand why people would be surprised or thinking, maybe they're thinking that it's done purposely. But I have no control over the heat. But I have control of the results in reference to me. Now, I'll tell you something. Now, during this time that it was a while back, maybe a month, well, it wasn't a month, maybe a year, 2 years. You want some more?
Nope.
So, something was going on with the body. Now, when I say something was going on, it wasn't the fact that, it wasn't the fact that I was sick or something like that. But it was just that I couldn't bear heat over 70 degrees. Right? And just to give a heads up, I'm believing that vitamin D plays a part in the balance of the body. Just like Pastor Glover was saying, her inner ear has something to do with her body, and when that inner ear is off balance, it takes the whole body off balance. Now, what we have to understand is that every part of our body is made for a reason. I'm hoping that y'all can hear me because I be having problems. Let me see if I can connect my headphones up. Maybe that'll give y'all be able to hear me more better. So let me just connect these in. I don't know whether that'll help, but hopefully. Because I have so many videos that I tape off of this. So many videos that I tape off of this that I'm putting in my headphones. So there's so many videos that I tape in reference to this that I can't even hear myself, and I have it up high, but it doesn't make a difference. So let me turn on the headphones and let's see if that helps. Okay, so hopefully we connected. I'm gonna check and see. Okay, so okay, so now let me give her some here. So now let's put on in a second. Let's keep that thought. I'm coming back to it. Okay, so I forgot. So now I think I was talking about the headphones. So the headphones, hopefully y'all can hear me. Get back up here. Back up here. Okay, so that's a while. So now, okay, let me focus. So the headphones hopefully will allow y'all to hear me because just taking straight off the Mac. I'm recording from my laptop. It does not play loud enough. But anyway, so I was going through some situations, and I would get, when I would go into temperatures 70 degrees and higher, anything that was 60 I was good with. But when it hit 70, 71 and go beyond that, humility, am I got that right? Humility would be 65, or if it hit 70, don't let it go to 80, 75 or something like that. I couldn't deal with it. I would get real hot, and it kind of like would affect my breathing, right? And sometimes I would be outside, and yeah. Sometimes I would be outside. One time I was outside, going on, transferring from the J to the A, and right in between that segment was an extra ball of heat, and I was at the top of the escalator, and I was looking down, and I was like, "Oh my God, Lord, please!" I had to just begin to pray in my head because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was happening. You know, it wasn't no biggie. I don't really think it was anything that I had to go to the doctor for, whatever the case may be. I just continuously, unless it's really major, I really don't go to the doctor, to be honest. I wasn't raised up in the doctor's office. I didn't go into a doctor's office, and maybe that's kind of bad because when I do go into the doctor's office for them just to take my pressure, they always tell me, "Miss Jordan, your pressure's high." Hello? Hello? Yes? Yes, they're on their way. Yes. Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
all right, so as I was saying, Okay. So, pick up your bottle. Pick up your bottle off the floor. Where's the top? Go find the top. So, anyway, making a long story short in that aspect. So, the last time I went to the doctor, now one specific time I went to the doctor, and the doctor had called on my husband's phone and said something about my blood work, right? And she was unsure, so she didn't really tell me what it was, per se. So when I called her back, I never got her. When I thought it was going to have something to do, because see, by the blood work, that determines what type of medicine they're going to give you. Go find the top. So she gave me my medicine, etc. And that was for months. So maybe within the 6-month period of time, because she gave me a 6-month supply of medicine. Don't take your clothes off. Stop. So, coming towards the end of the medicine, we have to go in and get, our regular checkup. So when we get there, we find out that our regular doctor is gone. Retired. Well, I'm saying she retired. What I was told is that she don't work there no more. So I'll look and see whether it's retirement. I'll find out. So yes, I'm gonna put on something. Let's put on let me see, can we get Prime Video? Okay, so there was another doctor there, right? And she did our blood work, and she did the norms. She went inside our stats and saw, what it was to be seen. And she asked any questions, like if there was any difference and stuff like that. And so he was like, no, my husband had little issues that she spoke about. So then she said to me that my blood work came back as a pre-diabetic. She said, but it was okay. She said, I'll check the next blood. She said, but back in such and such time, your blood work came as a pre-diabetic. So then it came to me that that's what it was that the doctor had called to say, and she was saying, I don't know, because she didn't want to make a final decision until she took another blood work. Okay, so she did take more blood works after that. Not prior to that. Oh, they go to the top. But the thing is that I guess she was in the process of leaving, moving, somebody having a baby or something like that she never got back to me. So now, this doctor, it was this doctor. It wasn't my regular doctor. My regular doctor only gave me 3 months. She only gave me 3 months pills. This doctor that I saw that told me, about the blood work, she gave me a 6-month supply. And that's probably because she knew she was leaving. So now, when we come back, and it's another nationality there. And, cause see, I'm not calling out nobody by color now, because I don't want nobody to think I'm racist. So it's another nationality there. So we're kind of confused. But the thing is that she put down so we didn't have to be confused, because she said that we would not see that doctor no more. She was like the district doctor, and she was just coming, putting everything together in order, assigning the different doctors to work in that office. So this doctor that was assigned to me and my husband, or whoever else, she was young, like maybe fresh out of med school or whatever the case may be, but she was young. She was very nice. She was very polite, and she was like, I'm going to be a doctor. Any concerns, any issues, anything, any questions, whatever, It's gonna y'all come to me. You ask me. Okay, we gave our new pharmacy. We let her know we moved and all that other stuff, right? So now I'm getting all that to the point of why I'm home on Sunday. So this Sunday anyway. So she came to me and she said, um, we see that your vitamin D is low count, right? So she was like, we'll just wait and see. She said, I'm gonna wait and see, because she said I might give you a supply of vitamin D's, right? So now I'm in there and I'm going to take my blood. So I guess the advanced things that they got now is that they can get results, blood results, like quickly. So I'm presuming that maybe she took my blood and she saw it, or maybe she decided, you know what, once she looked through my stacks, she decided, okay, we're going to assign her to this medicine. So she came in while I was getting my blood, and she said, you know what, she said, I'm going to give you a 2-week supply, so that you, was it a 2-week? Yeah, 2-week supply, so that you take that. I said, okay. And she said, then we'll see. So I guess they didn't get the blood work, because we didn't have to go back. We took our blood when we seen her then, me and my husband. So I'm presuming that, because I'm still on it, because I finished my first supply, because it was only 2 weeks, so that's every Saturday I have to take it. Okay, so now she has given me 8, so that's 4 weeks. Am I right? 4 weeks? It's every Saturday, so that's 4 weeks. So I was reading up on it, right? So let me put it this way. I'm still gonna get to the case point that I'm at, that I'm reaching for. But I need to go through certain areas so that you'll really understand. And you don't really have to understand, because this is my life, and my life is here with Christ and God. So you don't really have to understand. But I'm just like, this is just an informative video to let people know some things, okay? And then in that process, you will learn some things about me. Okay, so she put me on 8 now, because I only had 4 before. So she put me on 8, and she gave me 3 90-day supplies of my pressure medicine. Okay, now here's another thing. She took my pressure. I had already explained to her. I said, yeah, when you take my pressure's going to be sky high, because of the simple fact that when I get into a doctor's office, I get very nervous. So she was saying, okay, because I get very nervous, and she was saying that oh, it's okay. All right, well, let me check. So she went and checked my, do the normal blood pressure check, and she said, yeah, it's kind of high. And she told me then in the office. Now, when she told me about the vitamin D pills, she told me about it outside the office. But inside the office, she told me, she said, well, you know what? I'm maybe going to put you on another type of not vitamin D, but blood pressure. So I didn't think nothing. So I said to her, oh, so I'm going to still be taking 2? She said, well, actually, you're going to be taking 1, and it's going to be 2 in 1. Now follow me, okay? Now, I'm not knocking my previous doctor, because she was very good. She was an Indian. And I'm not knocking her, because she did what she did, okay? She did what she knew, whatever the case may be. But see, what I'm saying is that God will send people to take care of his people, okay? And he provides the knowledge to the doctors so that they can diagnose what's wrong with his people, because he's able to do anything and everything. So he's able to not have me with blood pressure at all. He's able to completely heal me. But see, You have to look at it. When you get down to a certain age, there's certain things that are required of the body. There's certain functions that are required of the body. So if in my earlier years, I let me see, how can I say it? I inherited high blood pressure. Plus, I worried a whole lot. I stressed a whole lot, and that plays a part with your pressure, your high blood pressure. So the consequences to me worrying and not giving things to God, and all them times that I backslid and I was going through whatever I was going through, now I have high blood pressure. But it does not change the fact that God will not take me through it. You see what I'm saying? So I can still have the high blood pressure, but He can fix it so that it does not affect my work for Him. I'll be right back. Stop. Stay in there. I'll be right back.